What's up? And do weapon skins not show in multiplayer? Or single player? Oh, good. Hey, 12 hours. Oh shit, did I already kill all the bosses last time I played? Oh no, there's one over here I can go. So I streamed like the first couple missions of this game, and the first couple missions ended up just being like actual levels, not the open world. And then I played a bunch offline that was actually just like open world stuff. And so now I've been mostly playing just the open world of the game since. I haven't really done much of the story. Because the open world is super fun to explore. It's starting to feel like super Far Cry-ish. It's like a more fun to play version of Far Cry, basically, is what the open world of this game is starting to end up like. So, it's interesting that that's the direction they're going. I hope later for some DLC that at least gives some more environments, because pretty much everything is just like this cliffside, island-like biome. Which is kind of unusual for Halo, because usually Halo's kind of all over the place. I mean, specifically, I can think of, like, you know, in Halo 1 and 2, like, you got, you know, there's the islands, but then there's, like, the ruined city sides, there's alien spaceships, there's, like, ancient alien tombs that look super futuristic, so I guess ancient's not the right word to describe it. It's still pretty cool. Why is this thing like? Forerunner artifact. You scanned a Forerunner artifact. Okay.
This thing is old, very old, and full of data. Well, if you can call it data. Most of it is encrypted in ways I don't understand, but I was able to figure out one small part. There are more out there. I can feel them communicating.
Game looks like an HD remaster.
Can't stop thinking about all the cryptic stuff the Harbinger said.
I mean, I think it looks pretty good
Whatever the
visually.
Endless is, I think we'll find out in that Forerunner structure.
I think one big mistake that Microsoft made with this game was trying to also make it for the Xbox One. Instead of just going all in on like the new PS5 equivalent Xbox and PC. They tried to still make it playable on the Xbox One. I think that really fucked with them. 343 has also never been a particularly capable studio, so there's that. They have the biggest video game budget of all time. I think the budget for Halo Infinite rivaled most movies. Still ended up like this. No one has an Xbox 4. Well, yeah, but it's all... Everyone's got a PC, though. Is there just a Marine?
Let's get moving!
One of the things I don't like about the Marines in this game is, like, so much of the movement through the open world is dependent on your grappling hook. And the Marines obviously can't fucking follow you if you use the grappling hook. But the game also tries to make a big emphasis on like you using the Marines and stuff. That's categorically incorrect. What? That people don't have PCs? Not everyone has a high-powered gaming PC. You can run this thing on like a fucking potato. You turn down all the settings. I have everything like pumped, but like you can really reduce the settings on this thing. And more people have a PC that can at least run a game at potato settings than people have consoles. I'm also trying not to be in a habit of using the battle rifle for every single scenario. I realized for the first like 10 hours I was playing, I was only using the battle rifle in every combat scenario. Battle rifle is just too good. I'm bored right now, waiting for an open beta. Open beta for what? You guys want to hop on Discord voice? Not good. Not much to talk about? I don't really have much to talk about either. So, Lars, you want to hop in voice? I feel like you haven't been on voice in stream before. Hey.
Hey.
What up?
I mean, I'll be here to talk if, you know, there's something you want to talk about or ask specifically, but like I said, I'm working right now, so.
Yeah, I just felt like playing Halo, so I don't really have much to talk about. And I still wanted to try and stream something.
I was gonna
But
say,
not many
I
people
think the
come to
main
the
reason why people are coming to your streams right now is just because you don't have a series going.
Yeah.
Why don't you try like a? You said you might, if you like the Scarabs, you might play one of the Zelda games. So why not try Twilight Princess?
Wait, try what now?
Twilight Princess.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about that. I was gonna start a Spider-Man 2 series, but I got really annoyed yesterday. The game crashed and I lost like 3 hours of progress. I didn't feel like redoing it.
Spider-Man 2 seems like one of the games I'd find a very like backlog of games from years ago.
Yeah, I played the original Spider-Man movie tie-in game a long time ago on the channel.
Console did that come out?
What?
Console did that come out on?
Xbox, GameCube. It was the same generation.
Oh. Why'd they go from the more powerful console to the weaker one?
Back in the day, so like all those movie tie-in games, they came out on every console. Not like how today things only come out like on 1 or 2 consoles.
Yeah, I know about that. I'm just saying, why did they specifically build it for the GameCube then?
No, I mean it was on the PS2 and the Xbox, and it was also on the Game Boy Advance, and it was also on the PlayStation
They
Portable.
shoved it on the Game Boy Advance too.
Yeah, no, they like literally they would release
Probably
that shit
a
on
completely
everything.
different game then.
Yeah, the Game Boy Advance edition was always pretty different, but all the console ports were the same. Because I mean, at least back then, it wasn't like the Switch versus Xbox One, PS4 type scenario where like the GameCube was at least kind of on par with them.
You know, you have any of those like weird like old cartridges you dig up that are like of these really bootleg games that are like movie time games that have ridiculously weird gameplay?
Yeah, I have a lot of those for like the Xbox. I had a lot more, but at one point I sold my whole original Xbox game collection, which I deeply regret.
Yeah, I was about to say, what is wrong with you?
I didn't really have much of a choice though, because I did at the time I was
Money.
a kid, yeah, and I didn't have any money, so I wanted the 360 to be able to play online games with my friends, so I had to do it. It's hard to get a job when you're like fucking 12, so you just gotta like sell your
Just
shit.
just beat up some kid for lunch money.
Yeah, guess I could have done that.
Look, you probably had big gains back in school.
I did actually used to be in really good shape, and before I started working, when I was in like my later years in high school, I was in pretty good shape, as I had a personal trainer when I was in high school. So
It was the exact opposite for me. I was a fucking beast in middle school and early high school, and now I'm kind of weak.
yeah, I was I didn't hit my like growth spurt, I guess, until like high school. So it wasn't until like after my freshman year of high school that I finally weighed over 100 pounds.
I'm like still like I'm just a few like centimeters away from being 5'9", and it's just pissing me off because I'm just barely in the category of being able to be considered short.
Yeah, I'm pretty much there. I think I'm like 5'9", but I'm done growing, so I don't have any potential to get any taller. This is just how
I
it's
think
gonna
my
be.
max projected height is 6 feet, and I mean that sounds cool.
Yeah, that was
That's like max projected. That's like adult. It's like 30s.
that was my doctor always got my hopes up that I was gonna be that was gonna be 6 feet. Never happened. I'm the only male in my family that's not at 6 foot. Big oof.
That's even worse than being a middle child. Oh my god. This is sorry for you.
Like all my uncles and grandparents and
My middle brother is
Dad.
the tallest in the family. He's like taller than my dad. He's like 6'2", 6'3".
yeah.
My older brother, he's like the most athletic in the family, but he's really skinny, and I'm the strongest. Even though I'm like, by weak I meant comparatively.
Yeah.
I weigh like 180.
I weigh like maybe 145, 150.
Part and do with my body build and a little bit less, to a lesser degree, I need to work out my legs more.
Haven't worked out in a while.
You're just exposing yourself. 5'9" doesn't work out.
Yeah. But I make good money now, so I got that going for me.
Your bio intent is gonna be like, I have nothing to offer except money, date me.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, for my age, that's pretty much like the win.
That's all you're gonna get.
Yeah, I have no debt. I have good credit. I have a lot of money saved up.
Your business application is also works as a Tinder application.
Yeah. Stable career, a good company.
I am not, or my sleep schedule isn't stable though. I am very, very tired.
Yeah, I'm tired all the time. I have to work overnight shifts, and that's fucking garbage.
You gotta find a new job, man.
Yeah, I really do. Temptation to pick up the battle rifle.
Genshin Impact chat is just half of it is people screaming.
In my Discord?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, most of it is screaming about something. And then CPU and FlipYap. FlipYap? Is that his name? Yeah. Yeah, they usually have actual discussions, and then every once in a while I come in and ask how I should build one of my characters.
That's literally. Did you look at Discord while you were reading that? Because that's like word for word what happened.
No, I just I read every message sent in the Discord, and I know that's usually how it goes.
Well, that's literally just how it exactly went.
Yeah.
I got this like GameCube upscaler.
You what?
I got like a GameCube upscaler. It uses some like there's this like digital output port for
Yeah.
The GameCube that it was used for like HDMI, but no one could actually use it I think back in the day, so it's kind of useless. So they moved to the later models. But what the tech uses is because you can't do 480p with analog.
Yeah.
That's not how it works. But using the digital thing, it can output 480p, so it turns the 480 interlaced to 480p, so you can get a much cleaner image out. The problem is, I got it, and it was $150. $150, and for some reason, even though I bought it, I need to install an update onto it, and because it's a piece of hardware, it's not as simple as just like downloading something.
Right. Yeah. You probably have to like install something or something, right?
Because for some reason, everything's black and white.
Oh.
I think it's just because it hasn't been updated or something. I don't know.
It might have something to do with the cables. Back in the day, those analog cables, I mean, one of them was like color. So like if you did want to play in black and white, you just unplugged one of those three colors. I forget which one though.
It was the yellow.
Yeah. Well, yeah, one of them was color. So maybe like, I don't know, whatever updates required doesn't have something emulating the yellow cable.
What's got me worried is that why would the previous updates make it to where it wouldn't work? It's not like the console itself is getting updated. It's only the thing that's getting updated. So I'm worried that like it's actually
Something's
just
broken.
glitched.
Yeah. This grappling hook is so much fucking fun.
I saw you put Ultra Kill on your wish list on Steam. Do you actually want to get it?
Probably not. I think I got Halo Infinite and then I stopped playing other games for a
I'll
while.
just admit it. I'm really curious about what's inside that.
I think it's
forerunner
actually the
structure.
highest rated
Let's
game
go
on
find
Steam
out.
right now.
Is it really? What's Ultra Kill again?
Oh, it's a boomer shooter. It's like Dusk, but
Oh yeah.
it's just pure fun. It's a shooter game.
Hmm.
I'd recommend it, but I mean, it's a guilty pleasure game. It's one of those games that you just boot up when you're looking for fun instead of an actual experience. There is no experience. It's just gameplay.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
there
kind
is
of how
more
I've been playing
good
Halo
music.
Infinite. It's like turning my brain off. The story's pretty so far.
I've heard it's about an 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd probably say that. I don't think it's
Comparatively
yeah,
way better than previous games.
yeah, it's definitely better than Halo 4 and 5. But I don't think it's better than the OG trilogy. But I also hold the OG trilogy in high regard. It's like my favorite games of all time. So that's a tough hill to climb. Is this the campaign? Yeah, this is the campaign. The campaign for Halo Infinite is like open world, so it's got like a Far Cry vibe to it, where you kind of run around, clear out the outposts, you save like Marine squads on the island.
Is Halo really popular because it was just like the first big genre or like big franchise to do the kind of gameplay that it has?
Sort of, yeah. I mean, it's kind of like, well, Halo 1 really was like revolutionary for the time, and Halo 2 was the first like big online console gameplay. So like Xbox Live launched, which that was before PlayStation had online multiplayer, before GameCube and Nintendo consoles had
No response
online
on comms.
multiplayer,
We should
and then
check it
Halo
out.
2 was like leading the way in
GameCube
that.
have online?
What?
Did GameCube have online?
I think at the end there was like one or two games that had like possible online, and you had to get like an attachment for the GameCube, but didn't really mount up to anything.
Get that.
Yeah.
Actually, I remember hearing that like the first games to have like online, it was actually like Dreamcast, like on the Dreamcast.
Yeah.
It got released in I think 1998. It's actually, I feel like Sega kind of just screwed themselves up. Imagine if they launched the Dreamcast like at 1995, like with the N64's release.
Yeah. They probably could have been okay if they had any games for the Dreamcast. That was, if I recall, that was the game, the Dreamcast's like big downfall is that they didn't have shit.
No, it was. I don't know if it was that because they actually had. There's actually like some of the best games of all time in this. They got Soul Calibur on that.
Yeah,
The
it was
original
something.
Calibur.
Was it
It's like
the
90 Metacritic. That's actually that's where Jet Set Radio comes from.
Yeah, I know that. Well, maybe it was the fact that it could be super easily emulated or something.
I don't think emulation. I think it was mainly just because they didn't have the quality anymore. After the Saturn, they fucked it.
Reinforcements inbound.
So they just didn't get a bunch of sales. I think that was it. People were just moving on. And mainly because probably the biggest reason was PlayStation 2 came out 2 years later, and that was the best-selling console of all time.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the Xbox and GameCube survived, the Xbox and GameCube survived the PS2.
Yeah, 150 million to 30 million on both. They really did survive.
Yeah. That's what I mean, like, something fucked, happened to the Dreamcast that, like, caused them not to succeed, and I forget what it was. There was a big deal about it. What was it now?
Why did the Dreamcast fail? Because that's what they say. Because it was in the shadow of the PlayStation 2. Developers feared that their games wouldn't sell on the Dreamcast because people wanted the PS2, so they didn't make games for the Dreamcast.
Yeah. Oh yeah, one of the Dreamcast had a bunch of online capabilities. Nobody used it.
It was the first, though. Before Halo was doing it, it was the first.
Yeah.
Although there was a few, I've heard a lot of love around some of the first online experiences that people were getting. Some of the people who were like really into Sega were getting it before anyone.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, Juice also mentioned what I was talking about. No piracy protection. Go. Damn it! Fucking. Yeah, I forgot about that. You could burn copies of the disc. Couldn't do that with the OG Xbox or anything. Shit.
Some of my friends do a lot of work around to get stuff free of
That's
DRM.
why the Marines call you.
But you gotta
a-
remember, also back in the day, there were things like Blockbuster, so what people would do is you'd just go to
Rent the
Blockbuster.
game. Yeah, and then you just give it back.
Yeah, and then you burn a copy of it and give it back, yeah. So it would be a lot more feasible to do that kind of stuff back in the day than it would be now.
I love how one of the selling features of the GameCube's discs was that it's basically impossible to pirate.
Yeah, I think that's probably why, to be honest, that's probably why they did it. Because no one else was using discs like that.
I mean, you can find a shit ton of reproduction cartridges, like for any of the game that uses cartridges, or anything.
Well, nowadays, but at the time it was much more difficult.
Yeah, but I don't really see people selling like
Nowadays,
pirated,
it's super easy to get like bootleg cartridges. 1 year delay and no co-op. There's also no forge, no firefight. Just a whole lot of shit not in Halo Infinite.
If we're all done here, Chief, maybe it's time we take a look inside that forerunner. UNSC
At least they got the
distress
game
pulse
to be
detected.
a state where it's
More
good.
Marines in trouble.
I mean,
Let's go
I
back.
didn't have to pay for it, like, so it's free on Game Pass, so like I don't care. But yeah, I wouldn't have bought this at $60 if you didn't. If I didn't already have Game Pass, I would not have Halo Infinite right now.
I feel like Game Pass is just taking away money from Microsoft.
I don't know. I think it's got the Netflix model where like, and I mean, I'll admit it's got me a couple times too, where like I have the subscription to Game Pass, and there are some months that I forget I even have it, so I just end up giving Microsoft like another $15 for nothing. So like, I'm sure they get a decent amount of money off of that. Vehicles suck.
It's $15 a month, yeah.
I don't do subscriptions because I always forget. Yeah, same.
I hate subscriptions in general. I would gladly pay like an extra like 100% just to not have to worry about a subscription.
Just to what?
Not have to worry about a subscription.
I don't know. I think Game Pass is super worth it.
Isaac, reinforcements.
I think it's a really good deal. Because, like, basically I've always grabbed a game that, like, ended up making my subscription pay for itself. So I got, like, 12 minutes from Game Pass, I got Psychonauts 2 from Game Pass, I got Skyrim from Game Pass, got Halo Infinite from Game Pass. Like, so the value of those games, if I were to have bought them outside of Game Pass, end up being less than what I was paying for Game Pass, or being more than what I would have paid for Game Pass, if that makes sense. Yeah, so like the 15 months or 15 bucks I've spent a month is less than what the price of those games would have been combined. Is there a lot to do in the overworld, or is it just reclaim bases? There are boss fights that are kind of cool. But pretty much, it's reclaim bases. There's like mini skirmishes where you have to like rescue Marine squads, and there's the boss fights. The boss fights are kind of cool because they're like unique enemies that have like some kind of mechanic. So they have like a unique gun that does something different, or I mean, they're just also in general tougher. So the bosses are pretty cool. But the Marine skirmishes, like when you rescue the Marines and shit, don't really, I mean, they just feel like normal encounters. Like what we just did there was we rescued the Marines. Obviously to succeed, you have to like keep the Marines alive, but in general it doesn't seem that hard. Like, Marines are really tough in this game, which is unusual to previous Halo games. Also, the grappling hook is super fun. But like I said earlier, the biome, the fact that it's all the same environment does get a little boring. Halo Infinite is actually probably based on my least favorite Halo 1 level. Can't make them hop in your Warthog. You can, but like the grappling hook is just so much better to traverse the world with. Like you can go so much faster using the grappling hook, like, and because everything's like a fucking mountain, it makes using the Warthog kind of like the slower way to travel. Because like you see all these hills, you like can't go up the Warthog, or can't go up them in the Warthog. Spidey mode, yeah, the Spidey mode's really cool. I think I miss a lot of collectibles because I end up just like grappling hook through shit instead of like looking around.
I'm detecting a new UNSC distress signal. It's pretty close by.
Scarabs? Yeah, Scarabs aren't in this game for some reason.
They're Scarabs.
Scarabs are the big walking, like, machine tanks that are, like, they're like massive fucking, like, I don't know how to describe them, battle crafts or something? This is awkward. All the Marine dead. Spark, press the wrong button. Oh.
Demon falls. Victory.
Rough. But yeah, Scarabs aren't in this game. Which is weird because in Halo Wars, where the Banished came from, they were a big unit. For the Banished. Alright, so this guy just kills all the Marines. I gotta kill this before I let the Marines go, or he's just gonna stab them all in the face. I don't really have good weapons. Counter much tougher than it needs to be. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Oh, Jesus. This fucker. Okay. Wrong button. Funny with the lack of blood. Why? up, Zane. This gun feels like it's up.
How's the game? It's working right now, so.
Well, I'm trying to clear this encounter, but I don't have any ammo for any weapons, so it's not going great.
You should go get some. Is ammo rare in Halo?
No, I just have 2 power weapons right now.
This is a really weird question, right? But in games for ammo is rare, but enemies have low health, or ammo is plentiful, but enemies have a lot of health.
Shit, fuck. What?
Would you prefer like the game design of enemies have low health but ammo is rare, or enemies have a lot of health but ammo is rare?
I would rather plentiful ammo and enemies have more health, I think.
A lot of people are going to be looking for them.
I don't think I don't know.
That's the friendly you just hit, stupid. My own damn fault. Moving in daylight.
Alright. Okay, finally succeed.
Enemy reinforcements.
I kind of cheated and grabbed a precision weapon. I hate vehicles. Okay. How do I feel about the campaign? Okay. I mean, I haven't really done too much of the actual campaign. I've just mostly been doing the open world stuff.
You can't kill me. For now.
Those Marines will live to fight another day. I hope we see them back at the FOBs.
Oh, Forge is worth it since they said they would come with a way to use scripts. Yeah, you're supposed to be able to like make your own games with and it's Forge, but I guess we'll see when it actually comes out. This 343 has been pretty big on the overpromise underdeliver thing for.
Look, I'll just admit it. I'm really curious about what's inside that forerunner structure. Let's go find out.
And now I'm gonna go fight a boss with really shitty weapons, so sure this will go well. Halo Craft? Oh, well, they both are. They're both owned by Microsoft. Watch the new SpiderMan movie? Nice. Please don't spoil me.
I heard it was good. I'm not really into the whole Spider-Man thing, but all the hype around it has got me kind of feel like watching all the movies again. I think I only watched the first one.
I rewatched the OG trilogy and the Amazing trilogy for this see the new Spider-Man one.
Yeah,
I'm
I think I
excited for
watched
it.
the very first one a while ago, and that was a long time ago. I don't remember when it was.
Yeah.
It's like what, 5, 6 years now?
In a while, yeah. Oh, must not be at the start of the game. Weird that this is supposed to be our base now, but it hasn't been like repainted. The lights aren't even. I guess there's not an aesthetic change.
We're
when
with you, Chief.
Recap an enemy base. That's
Yeah,
kinda
well, I
odd.
think they're probably more worried about surviving than decorating.
Well, yeah, but usually just general game design, like you capture an enemy base, like the lights are red when they're bad guys and green when they're good guys. Weird. Trying not to abuse the battle rifle. Where's the thing that spawn more weapons? I forget. There's not one at the. You think Tom Holland's in that movie? He is not. It's actually the great bait and switch. He's CGI'd into the trailers.
Moving up.
How do I get over here?
Was Tom Holland's even famous before the original Spider-Man thing?
No. I think he was, his first big role was Spider-Man. Pretty sure. But with the exception of the few, the, Marvel and Disney have been pretty good about getting, like, stars that haven't really done things previously to, be their characters. Oh, this is cool. I think I just found an Easter
What?
egg.
What is it?
Found like an arcade machine.
Have you seen the Easter egg of the, or poking fun at the shitty, like, low texture, character?
Yeah, the Brood.
Yeah,
Craig.
the brute.
Yeah.
That on top of one of the buildings. I always love it when games poke fun at their shit choices like that.
I'm shocked this isn't an achievement, but this is kind of a cool Easter egg. I like when I find Easter eggs like on my own. I haven't even seen this posted places. I'm sure someone's posted it already. Like I'm sure I'm not the first to find this. Cool. I want to Google it. Yeah. I'm sure somebody has already. Yeah, it was found 5 days ago. Bruh.
Oh, it was fun 5 days ago?
Was found 5 days. But still, that means it wasn't found on release. There are a lot of like fun Easter eggs for this game that I've seen already. Alright, now how do we get... I'm sure there's a way to like grappling hook up here on the map somewhere. But it almost seems like I need a flying vehicle to get here. I actually haven't seen any flying vehicles yet in the campaign. I came all this way for nothing. Oh, yeah. People couldn't play early copies when this was released. What do you mean, Halo Infinite? This is where I need to go. Is there any way to here other than... I feel like I can make this jump. Oh, when Amazon sends the physical copies early? That doesn't shock me. Hey, I got an achievement. The game needed an internet connection? Probably because there was a massive day one patch for this game, right?
I'm with you, Chief.
Probably don't be with me. I'm trying to find the best way to... Oh, nope. Damn. I mistimed the jump. Oh, oh, what the fuck? I like disconnected my grappling hook. What? Okay, so there's like an invisible wall here that won't let me go. That's bullshit. Well, how else are you supposed to get over here? DLC area, but there's already stuff on the map for here. But there's something marked over here, that's weird. Whatever. Kinda dumb. Do I have any flying weapons? I didn't think so. Feels like having a flying weapon would kind of break the sandbox. You probably get the flying weapon for like beating the game. Flying vehicle, I mean.
Stay alert, Murph. We're not out of the woods just yet. I missed warm hugs, showers, food, relative safety.
Awaiting orders, Chief.
I don't care. BR's too.
Weapons ready.
Alright. Now I'm finally on the way to a boss, I guess. I thought I was about to fight one, but
Marine.
now I'm on the way to one. The energy sword boss. Yeah, this guy will kick my ass. Didn't they say Infinite was going to be the Halo platform? Yeah, so Infinite's supposed to last about
Can't stop
10
thinking
years.
about all the cryptic stuff the Harbinger said. Whatever the Endless is, I think we'll find out in that Forerunner structure.
So they're going to continually update it to give more stuff. Last
Gonna
for...
last 10 years. Sure.
Well, I mean, at the rate they're adding stuff, there's a good chance it might.
Have they added anything?
No, but they've already scheduled out, like, co-op is being added to the game after 6 months.
You could have just stopped at no and it would have been more funny.
I mean, I just mean they're trickling in all the features for the game, so that's how they're gonna make it last 10 years. Taking 6 months to add co-op. In another 9 months, probably more, there's gonna be Forge. I bet you probably around year 2 they add in like Firefight or a similar mode. Hope it won't be 1 terabyte. Knowing how poorly 343 optimizes stuff, it'll probably be a terabyte. I think, isn't the Master Chief Collection like almost a fucking terabyte? Even though like Halo 2 and 3 are like OG Xbox and 360 games.
Nearby, Chief. Be careful. He's got quite a rap sheet. Thousands of UNSC personnel died at his hands. Time to make it right.
Shit. Yeah, check out or look up the size of the Master Chief Collection on, I think you'd be surprised how they somehow managed to balloon the size of that game. I think Halo 3 was like 7 gigabytes on the Xbox 360. Yet somehow in the Master Chief Collection it's like 30. Need to remember that rocket launcher's there. So I'm probably gonna need it to kill Swordman here. Where the fuck did he go? Oh, does he have camo? There he is. Bye. Oh, he stuck me with a bitch.
Is that it? Was it that easy?
Camo in this game is actually really good. Sucks because it's mostly enemies that
Eyes
have
up.
it.
Reinforcements.
Also a nice touch that they actually removed the health bar on the guy who uses camo. First result on Google says 90 gigs. Let's go.
Speaking of 90 gigs, I hear that new FNAF game is like 50 gigabytes or something.
Yeah, it's probably got a lot of HD textures to it. Like, I get newer games being massive because of all the texturing, but like, I don't get why older games are suddenly bigger. Like, that's a big failure. Newer games that like release recently, I mean, it sucks that they're bigger, but like,
Imagine newer like ones are moving up to like 2K and maybe even 4K textures.
yeah, like
I
those are
think
good.
those how they kill off CDs in general.
Yeah. No, I mean, they killed CDs stopped being a thing in the Xbox One PS4 era. They use Blu-ray discs now.
Oh, Blu-rays went up.
I want to move in on this dude, but his reinforcements fucking spawn when I do. Yeah, it triggers reinforcements. Run back away. Fuck. Jesus, this boss is a fucking sniper arm with the plasma. Is he still over here? Got him.
Target down. Get after the crew.
Can't go wrong with the classic rocket launcher. Oh, fuck. What's this gun? Skewer. I haven't used this yet. Whoa. Alright.
If Vagadoon's dossier is any indication, you just did humanity a big favor. Good work, Chief.
Duelist energy sword unlocked.
If we're all done here, Chief, maybe it's time we take a look inside that forerunner structure.
It is not. It is not time to progress the story. There it is. It just looks like a regular ass energy sword. God, the energy sword looks so bad in this game. What the fuck? It looks like an actual, like, just fucking GIF. Damn, that's lame. I wonder what makes it different. I don't know, yeah, just look like a regular ass. Keep coming down with a cold or something. Keep having a cough. This is the season, I guess. Hey, Hermit Plastic. What's up, man? Long time no see. Damn, that's the struggle now that I like wake up before stream instead of like being awake for a while before stream. Like, don't eat before I stream. Kinds of power weapons over here, but I really want to try out the energy sword I picked up. The open world environment of the new Halo game makes it feel like it would lend itself to having more than 2 weapons.
UNSC distress signal detected.
It does feel weird that
Marines
now
in
that
need
it's a
of
big
backup.
sandbox that it's limiting itself to the 2 weapons. Like, it made sense in the prior Halo games because you were just like in short levels. But now that it's a continuous open world all the time, it feels weird that you're limited to 2 weapons. Thank you. Sniper.
Eyes up, Chief. More of them.
Go, little Marines. Be free.
Good work. Clear?
Roger. All clear.
Where are the reinforcements? Oh.
Should've never had you ready.
Please get out of there every time I see you.
All clear. Those Marines owe you their lives, Chief.
Not everyone owes Chief their life.
What's our move, sir?
You guys try to keep up while I grappling hook everywhere.
Look, I'll just admit it. I'm I'm really
my
curious
God.
about what's inside that forerunner structure. Let's go find out.
Game does the repeating voice line every time you don't, like, advance the story. Like it's worried you forgot. Don't add all these open world elements if you don't want me to go fucking exploring. Yeah. There we go. Make my way over here one way or another. I feel like the Marines should be placed with Spartans just so they can like grappling hook places where you're going. Oh, don't fucking save checkpoint. I don't know if I can be here. Whoa. Man, using the grappling hook to get places is fun. It really does feel like a first-person Spider-Man, but with guns. Just a sniper chilling out here? Oh, is this going to be another place that's blocked off without a flying vehicle? Oh no, I should be able to traverse this. Probably. Ah, there's a gap. Question is, will the game let me clear it? I have a cough drop that I have been saving on my desk for like actual over a year now. Just in case I started a coughing fit on stream one day. I wonder if it'll still work.
Thinking about the other humans back on Earth? Well, I wouldn't worry. We're not far away now from activating this ring, and once we do, the worries
Another squad's calling for help, Chief. We can't leave them.
Oh, damn it. Come on. Made it. Don't know how I'm gonna get back over, but... Oh. Oh. Let that dropship run away. Personally, I think the Marines are a great distraction.
Hostile reinforcements inbound.
See, look at how none of the enemies are paying attention to me. Oh, you threw a grenade. When people thought they were gonna add a BR mode to Infinite, what do you mean?
We are on the ring. We made it. Barely. Those AA guns are tearing our birds apart. They are priority one. If we don't take them offline, nothing from Infinity will make it to the surface. Dick, Oshiro, cover flank. Vettel, keep an eye behind us. And I'm gonna be up front. Okay, let's move!
Do we have any idea of our losses so far?
Not yet, but Infinity was getting hit pretty hard when we left.
Take those guns down! For us, on me!
See how good this energy sword is. Worked out okay.
All clear, Chief. The Marines are out of danger.
I feel like the energy sword had no, like, visual effect. Like, I just hit that dude and he was like, huh? I mean, he died, but the first hit, like, didn't even have an effect. I wasn't sure it actually did damage to him.
If we're all done here, Chief, maybe it's time we take a look inside that
I did.
forerunner structure.
Hitting him twice used up 30% of my sword ammo. Have you seen Ackman's video? No. Ackman gets weird sometimes. Toys R Us sword. It really does look fake. I don't know. Oh, dude, I would love to know what Arbiter's forces are doing right now. Why is Arbiter not in this game? An excellent question, sir. But I think they did just add, like, Team SWAT to multiplayer, so that's a BR mode. That's what you're talking about, Jude. Uh-oh. For in Halo or just future DLC? For Infinite, yeah. I'm sure there'll be an Arbiter DLC. 343 just keeps making really bizarre decisions with, like, fan favorite characters. Or just not really responding correctly to fan feedback. Like, the feedback for Halo 5 was like, people were excited about Blue Team being in the game, but didn't like Fire Team Osiris. And so people were like, yeah, really make the game focus more on Chief and Blue Team. And they were like, so just focus on Chief, remove all additional characters because you guys don't like them? Fans were like, no. We like Blue Team. Just focus on Blue Team. And they're like, got it. We're going to cut Blue Team from the game. It's only going to be on Master Chief. The Blue Team's not in this game. And Arbiter's been a fan favorite character because he's been in the series since Halo 2, and he was pivotal to the story in Halo 3. And they were like, hey, so, and then Arbiter was, for whatever reason, barely in Halo 5, not in Halo 4 at all. And people were like, so where's Arbiter? And 343's like, but you wanted us to only focus on Chief. We're like, no. It's just really bizarre. Another fucking invisible wall. Bruh. I must not be able to go here yet. I'm gonna try and jump over from this side, and then if not, I guess I'll have to actually continue the campaign. If anyone cares about spoilers for the campaign, watch out. I don't think anyone does, but... let's try and see if there's a jump over. Seen it all on YouTube? Oh. I think you're the only one here anyway, Juiced, so... If you don't care, then it won't matter. Do not wish to fight this dropship. Can I just ignore it? What's not surprising? That you're the only one here. Oh. Gotta return to Battlefield. least this one says this is out of the map. Halo doesn't do well with younger audiences, yeah. I just think it's always funny. People are always like, stream whatever you want, man. And I stream what I want. And I get a viewer. Don't stream games you don't like for views. We'll watch, regardless. Like, a big JK. Then I stream games I don't like for views, and people are like, why do you keep playing it if you don't have fun with it? Well, gee, I wonder.
Jeep's on the move.
Just stop playing the game on stream if you don't have fun.
Can't stop thinking about all the cryptic stuff the Harbinger said. Whatever the Endless is, I think we'll find out in that Forerunner structure.
Oh, I think I've reached the part where Forerunner enemies are gonna start fucking being a normal thing now. That's disappointing. Ooh. That's the first pair of hunters I've seen. Did someone see me? What? Surprised you didn't do more Fire Emblem vids. I had already done one playthrough of it. I was getting kind of sick of it. I beat the game in the I did the longest campaign route. And it was right around SMT5 was coming out, so I tried to play another SMT game. Or so I transitioned from Fire Emblem right to another SMT game. Then I got sick of 5. It was just really fucking boring. So I just stopped playing it. What just like knocked me a little bit? What? He looked horrible. Played horrible. Boring. It added this open world mechanic, but like there was no substance to it.
These are some truly cringe opinions.
What? What can you do in SMT's 5's open world?
Play the game.
You literally just walk from fight to fight. It's not like there's any mechanics or any reason for the open world to exist.
Alright.
I mean, am I wrong? Can you like do
Yes,
anything in it?
you are.
What can you do in it? Is there like any...
Play the game. The open world is literally just there for you to actually just do whatever you want. It's an open game. You do quests. You get loot. Would you prefer that, or would you just prefer set pieces?
I mean, is it not that? Like, you're not just are you not just walking to each fight?
I feel like this isn't a complaint.
Yeah, it is. I mean, why bother adding the open world and transitioning from the dungeons from before?
So it has to be open world?
I mean, you should be able to do something in it. In a generation where, like, everything's got, like, Breath of the Wild, like, mechanics, why is an SMT5, like, you could just do nothing but walk?
Gives budget.
Video games funded by Nintendo. Like, you should be able to do something.
That 86 on Metacritic and high score and the user score seems to say otherwise, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, people are delusional. And because the other games in the franchise were so bad, like, this one being even remotely mediocre makes it seem really good. I think the game is, like, maybe a 6 out of 10.
You just don't like RPG combat, Kibai. You've said this since the start. You just don't like
Yeah,
it.
but you could have, you could still have, like
stop trying to say
fantastic.
that it's something along the lines of you, or the game is bad. You just don't like the combat. It is
I mean,
meant
yeah,
for
but
you.
your game
You
could
like
still be
RPG
good.
gameplay. It's meant purely for those people. It's not trying to appeal to you.
Right, I'm giving my opinion. I can
It's
still,
code.
just because I don't
So,
like the
dude,
game
I
doesn't
really
mean I.
don't care what you have to say.
Okay, dude. On the call code. But yeah, I mean, you could still make your game fun even if it's an RPG. Like, Pokemon's still really fun. Persona's still really fun.
I had fun having to manage my team and constantly keep on the edge of things because the combat was actually difficult.
Oh, it wasn't. SMT5 was super easy.
What, did you play on normal?
Yeah, but still. I mean, even normal on the previous games was really challenging. I at least finished the other ones. I didn't even finish 5. Apocalypse was pretty good. I enjoyed that one.
This is for all who have I am done with you!
Found the game incredibly
This hunt
rewarding.
is over.
What?
Victory for the banished, and for me.
Yeah, I just found it rewarding.
What?
Yes, I did play Nocturne. Did you still? I did play Nocturne.
I did not.
This is for
And yes,
all who have
SMT5
come
is
before me.
enough. In full. Maybe difficult this one time. I actually had to try. It was one of the games I had to play through a bunch of cutscenes all over and over just for mediocre gameplay. I really did try.
Yeah, Persona's actually good. He is not.
Destroy him.
There's like actually a journey in those games and something that makes you want to actually go to the next battle and then look forward to going to the next arena, but SMT lacks that. There's no like real reason to progress. There's nothing driving you.
You're a story guy, huh? Just... Okay. Let's chalk it up to... we like different things.
Yeah, but I mean, you're getting real offended by the fact that I was like,
though, right? Because I want to actually talk about different things.
yeah. I mean, you're just trying to discredit my opinion. I don't understand. I was asked my opinion on the game. I gave it, and now you're discrediting it.
I literally just said that we like different things. How is that discrediting? That's literally saying that you like things that I don't, and I like things that you don't. But I will say, SMG5 is not even remotely as good as Nocturne.
Yeah, I didn't think it was as good as Apocalypse either. Shoot.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. Keep my mic. I thought I did.
Dude, it's December. How do you have these allergies?
I think I have a cold or something. I've also been coughing a lot today too.
Oh no. God, no.
The fuck? That SMT5 was gonna be like Persona 5 from the trailers. Yeah, in the trailers they put a heavy emphasis on like the school life. Like almost every trailer featured the guy at school, but then like in the game I think you only go to the school like once. Just to establish that he's in school. It's kind of weird. But every trailer like showcased it really heavily. Yeah, it's like a 60-hour game and you go to the school once for like 20 minutes. You don't even do anything. When a Persona fans to buy it, yeah, I think so. Because the trailer at GameStop called it like spin-off of Persona, which I thought was really funny. These guys hit me from so far. Enemy detection in this game seems really weird. You can always just kind of get fired on, like, by any distance. It's really bizarre. Especially when the enemy only has, like, a mid-range weapon, they'll start shooting at you from so far away. Like, this fucker's about to shoot at me. Oh, okay, maybe not.
Realized my mic wasn't working for the past 5 minutes. gotta ask, how are those Kingdom Hearts streams?
Angry. I fucking hated Kingdom Hearts, man.
Just what about it made it so bad? Because you like violently hate that game.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is probably one of my least favorite games of all time. I didn't like the gameplay. It was a weird like hybrid of like turn-based slash action, which made it really weird. So you like had like normal like action adventure like controls, but then when you wanted to do something, you had to open like the turn-based menu. Really odd. And then the story was just like an incomprehensible mess of a bunch of characters I just didn't care about or just outright didn't like. Because your partners are fucking Goofy and Daffy the Duck. Not Daffy the Duck, whatever the fuck his name is. The Disney Duck. And then there's a bunch of like random like Final Fantasy characters.
It was literally just a fucking mess of shit that didn't make any sense.
Yeah, no, because you got Goofy arguing with some Final Fantasy dude about the passion of the heart or some shit, and then you got the duck guy whose voice is grating, just screaming about stuff all the time, and then it's got the like anime problem where like there's already an established story and then they don't describe it and they just like keep going on about this like fantastical world, but you have no idea what's going on, and the game keeps promising like, oh yeah, well, we're gonna explain it, don't worry, and then you kind of keep waiting for the explanation, but then they just keep adding
hunters
the stuff.
What do they do? Don't answer that. Just get rid of them so I can get us in.
It's just really bad. Probably didn't help that at the time I played it, I was broke. So like I was doing it as one of those Patreon playthroughs, so I kind of had to play through it. Someone paid for it, but oh dude, the frames. Let's go. I heard hunters are really tough in this game. It's tough on my fucking frame rate, apparently. Of course, I'm playing the game in windowed mode to stream, so that's probably part of the problem. Down. Oh, powering my own shields with that. Nice. They have like a rapid fire mode.
To get in, we need to activate the grav lifts.
Hunters look really cool in this game. That was the first pair I saw. Oh, cool. Of course, I helped. I had the anti-vehicle weapon with the. Yo, the frame rate in this area, awful.
protocol's not banished in Origin. It's sturdier than I
A lot
expected.
of people have frame rate drops in the open world. Yeah, but it's happening to me right now because I'm playing in windowed mode.
What?
No problem.
They just turned on a grav lift, but there was a corpse on the grav lift, and it just shot it up into the sky. My card can handle it, but I'm playing in windowed mode, which every game runs pretty bad in windowed mode. Because I have to play in windowed mode on games to stream. Well, I guess I don't have to, but I choose to. Oh, the hunter's body's still up there. That's really funny.
We're in.
This seems like a
Wow.
containment area for the flood.
This place is exactly what you'd expect.
What does it do?
Unknown. Find me somewhere to plug in and I'll try to find out.
Looks like the library.
There we go. Plug me in over there. Interesting. This structure has been activated using a protocol that's far older than anything I've ever seen. It knows we're here.
Welcome, welcome. Oh, hello. I am Adjutant Resolution, sub-monitor of this installation. Loyal servant of Despondent Pyre, who must be indisposed if I have been activated. Have you seen her?
Kinda. Do you want to tell him?
Tell me what?
The monitor is gone.
Gone? Gone? Gone?
But it wasn't us.
Are you sure?
Of course, it wasn't us.
Good. 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 I was worried you were perhaps unfriendly. As you can see, this spire has been successfully deployed. This way. I presume you wish to see the observation platform?
See? He seems friendly.
We'll see.
Chief's dialogue in this game is great. It's definitely one of the best parts. I think they redesigned the way the monitors look.
I was created by Despondent Pyre as a friend, not a replacement. Strange times.
Does an AI need a friend?
Oh, I'm sorry. The portal should have been activated. One moment. Please, step into the portal.
I also like weapons dialogue as well, yeah. Weapon and Chief are the best parts of the game.
Follow me, please. There's something missing. Oh, yes, a bridge. One moment. Let us proceed. It is very exciting. Soon the sequence will be set, and the reformation can begin.
Sentinels. One boy just staring at me.
There we are. As you can see, we are ready to progress as soon as... Please excuse me. I shall return.
Oh,
Get me to that terminal.
Oh, that's not so bad. The structure's purpose is simple. Rebuild the ring. Well, more specifically, create the materials needed to repair it.
Not gonna happen.
Why? It's such a beautiful... Oh, the Banished. Sorry, I was distracted for a second. There's so much to learn here.
Shut it down. Permanently.
No, no, no! What are you doing? This is not acceptable. You were supposed to be friendly.
he has a big boy Sentinel form.
Be reasonable about this, honestly. Decency! What's wrong with this construct? I always carry a spare. Don't be foolish! Lower the shield, you infuriating machine! Oh, no dear! A minor inconvenience, I assure you.
I thought it would let me board it like a vehicle. Did not. Need a
I
what?
will not stop! My programming forbids it! Disgusting models! Looking for new variants! I'll reduce you to mere carbon! Stop now! That's far enough! Stop doing that! Fantastic predictive rerouting available power to beam cannon!
Oh, no, thank you.
No more destruction! That's right enough! I wasn't designed for this sort of violence! This is both unnecessary and unpleasant.
Boss fights in this game are really fun.
Slow down and allow me to exterminate you!
I have good news and bad news.
How many?
Okay, straight to the bad news. A lot. I count 9, no, 10 spires, more being deployed all the time.
active?
No, not yet at least. They appear to
Not
be
until the
waiting for an
DLC is
initialization
released.
sequence. Something is flooding the network trying to start it, but there's resistance.
Why?
The protocol that triggered all this wasn't exactly correct. It worked. Well, it started the process. There's more bad news. I can't shut it down exactly. But I can remove it from the network. Of course, I can find the source of the attack. I just need to...
Wait. Is it safe?
Come on, it's me. An infiltration program designed... Oops, I think she knows I'm...
How are you doing this? Disconnect.
Give me 1 second to get it...
Now.
It's done. Why don't you trust me?
What was that?
Maybe taking it offline wasn't such a great idea. We need to go. Like now.
Immediate extraction. My location.
Oh god. It was you, wasn't it?
Now.
I'm coming, I'm coming!
Marine is still such a whiny bitch. I really don't like him as a pilot.
Open up. Go. Upload the Spire locations.
All of them?
All of them.
Coordinates received.
It looks like someone has marked 42 new locations, which would be crazy, right?
This one.
It was the source of the attack.
Attack?
What's she talking about, Chief? Is everyone trying to kill you?
It kind of seems like it.
Oh, wait. You're being sarcastic. He's fun. I like him.
I don't.
Am I dead? Oh, I must be. I mean, this is a punishment, right? Yep, this is death. No! No! No, 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 no! This isn't happening. I'm going to have to make an emergency landing. Hold on, Chief.
I think Chief's worried about needing to hold on. Chief's just standing there like, hey, you ready to wake up, dude?
No! No! You! I can't stand it! Who you are?
Breathe.
No! You don't get to tell me what to do. You don't get to tell me anything! We're... Are you even listening?
I count 3 anti-aircraft cannons.
3 what?
You'll be safe here.
Oh, I'll be safe. Safe? I haven't been safe since I found you. I found you, remember? You were out there on your own, and you'd still be out there if it wasn't for me. I thought I was going home.
There won't be a home if we don't stop the Banished.
You keep saying that. We're outgunned, outnumbered. I know I saw condors over there. I'm going to dig through them and find one with the working sleep space drive. And when you're done with this war, we'll get away from here. Far away.
Wait here.
Oh, please. Let me see what I can find.
Cannons first. When I get back, we can look. Together.
Okay, big guy.
Be advised, humans, that we've detected a functioning pelican zooming about the ring, and our AA guns are very excited about shooting it down.
I'm actually really shocked those AA guns didn't seem to do much damage to this. Aesthetically, it looks totally fine. What's damaged on it? How'd it get shot down?
We hunted every last Spartan down, strung them up by their guts, and whacked the crap out of them with clubs, in honor of that most sacred human tradition.
Its wings, like what? Those anti-aircraft cannons like shot down all these big fucking like starships, and then our Pelican is just totally fine. What? There's a scratch on this fucker. Whatever. Gotta keep the asset costs down. I think this game cost like $500 billion or something.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this game had a massive fucking budget.
Massive budget has this much or this little content?
Yeah.
They had to cut out content?
What was it? 500 million? 500 million. Sorry, not 500 billion. That is a lot of fucking money. 500 million. Largest video game budget of all time. Name is GTA 5. Have it. GTA 5s also include GTA Online though, which is basically another game. God damn it. I have to actually go clear the energy, or the aircraft guns before I can do anything else. Fine. This is where Craig was. Oh. I was gonna sneak up on that guy because he wasn't facing him.
Any sign of them. Take a breather, Maurice. I think we're clear. Let's keep moving.
like that the Banished got red LED lighting for everything. That's cool. I remember when, yeah, in the E3 trailer when they tried to like pan over this environment as if it was like super beautiful, and then it like wasn't fucking rendered. Good times. It's an early build. I don't know what started that rumor, why people would think they would show an early build off at E3. I think people are just in denial. I mean, I was in denial too, but not that bad.
Forerunner structures that she claims will rebuild the ring for the banished. For the banished. Why would she do this? She wants more. Something that I do not understand. For now. What secrets lie deep within the ring? And how can I use them to ensure our survival?
This'll disable the shield on that turret. Oh, or it'll just blow it up. Jesus, what?
Plug me in and I'll take care of the cannon.
Well, I'll take care of it.
They call this security, please. Hold tight. I'll handle it.
The UNSC lost this war months ago. Your people are broken, scattered, hunted. well. The Harbinger and the Banished share the same goal. We fight together to honor the will of Atriarchs.
There are a couple brute types that charge at you, Juiced.
Without challenge, I grew weary, lost, alone.
How would he get those blades out of his neck area? Or like this? You couldn't go like this. Cut his own head off.
This is my last fight. A true test of legends. Our story will outlive us both. Set a fire in your heart, Spartan. Bare your fangs. Fight hard.
Play hard. Oh.
Thank you. Chief?
That word, auditorium, what is it?
I was hoping you'd know the answer to that one. I'm new, remember? Okay, I'm done here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, pretty dumb brute, because he just kind of like exposed where they were going.
Good. Let's get out of here before the fireworks start.
The Banished are mobilizing in a big way. Clock's ticking, Chief. How much longer?
One gun down. 2 more to go.
We are running out of time.
The Harbinger and the Banished share the same goal.
Rebuild the ring.
But why?
Maybe they want to go home too.
Yeah, the ring doesn't send you home, buddy. God, stop fucking complaining.
Banished forces. Just got word that we've lost several of those human-built forward operating bases. No big deal.
Oh.
Like losing any ground. Don't lose another one.
Hostile down. Nice one, Chief. More than you know, Chief.
Of course you do.
Hello, Chief.
I just kind of free the Marines for the sake of it at this point. Don't really do much. I'm taking damage.
Like a sniveling coward. His last wish was that you would all just give up. To stop prolonging what is, by now, an absolute certainty. Why not honor him by turning yourself in?
I hope after you like beat the game, all those like collectibles on the map show up, the towers and stuff. Because God, do I not want to look up a map for them. I said this game was or this stream was going to be about hunting bosses, but I think we've only killed like one. Energy sword guy. I guess the monitor with his sentinel mech. wasn't the boss I was kind of talking about fighting for the stream. Whatever. I guess I had a lot less to deal with than I thought. Calm thing is really... I really like this guy. What weapon is a sentinel? A hard light. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. I still fire the Needler at like pretty long range, even though it doesn't do anything. Thought I should use the sentinel beam on that guy. Like he had a shield of some kind, but he did not. There's the Craig charge, yeah. He tried his best. There is a type of brute, though. They have red armor that they don't have weapons. They literally just drop in and run at you. Haven't encountered one in a while, though. Do grunts still suicide bomb? Yeah. You can tell those brutes because they have, like, this jaw armor, which is kind of weird. Like, the top of their head's still exposed. Range on these guys. Alright, Sentinel Beam seemed to work really well on this thing last time. Okay, why did it do so much better last time? There's a sniper over here. Oh, is it behind me? I got really lucky that that thing didn't just kill me. Although I did just upgrade my shields at the beginning of the stream, maybe they can't kill me anymore. Now that I upgraded the shields for the final upgrade. Maybe they can't just one-shot me. Yeah, I'm really used to this gun. It looks a lot like the skewer. Let's see if it's any good. Oh, it charges. I'm shocked that that thing like tases them, but doesn't completely remove their energy shields. Back here, you little bitch. Did I get enough core points with that to upgrade something?
The only way up is through a grav lift below. There must be a second AA gun is open for business, and by open, I mean...
Let's go.
Take this!
Weapon's not bad. I think it's mostly used to get rid of shields, though. At least it seems like it, anyway. You have another drama scene for me here?
I'm on it. The lockdown's probably going to trigger again, but don't worry, we'll be out of here in...
How many Spartans remain? Do you even know?
Well, we originally thought Chief was the last one, so...
50 at Laconia Station, maybe more. Such loss. Do you feel it in your heart? Does it leave a hole?
I have no sympathy for Spartan Force.
Atriox was my finest recruit. He understood sacrifice, and when one is necessary, I honor his memory each day. When our enemy rises, we meet their challenge. It is why I created the Hand of Atriox. I found the best, the cruelest, the most efficient killers in the universe, and taught them how to be better. My Spartan killers are coming for you. It is your time to rise.
It's got a
Spartan
lot
killers?
of
Really? Everyone is trying to kill you. I'm done here. Now it's your turn.
dramatic speeches. Likes the monologue. Alright. That's about it for today. I'm pretty hungry. Grab some food now. I'm gonna wrap up. Thanks for watching, Juiced, for chatting too. See you guys tomorrow.
See ya.
See you, man. I don't know what I'll stream tomorrow. Probably stream something. Alright.